with an opening statement, and we'll open it up for questions.
Okay. Wow. Coming all the way out here, when we got the bid, we kind of thought about it and went, man, they're sending us to the land of the slaughter. That's the first thing that came to our mind. And these young ladies, all year long, have just fought for everything they've gotten. These two especially. It's just phenomenal to get the opportunity to just get here, to be honest with you, and how hard it is for the West Coast to actually get someone out this way. Never really happens. Usually they'll stick us in the West, and then we'll beat each other up, and then we'll sometimes advance. So to get this opportunity to come out here, I'm grateful for the committee allowing us to come out and play a competition like this.
Thank you. Questions, guys?
Cassandra, they cut it to 6 twice and then 5 once, and every time you answer whether they were a bucket or 2 free throws. Have you been the go-to person all season?
Definitely not. Especially in the beginning of the season, I was slacking a lot. I was averaging probably like 2-3 points, and Liz here, she picked it up for us. So definitely it's both of us for the past, like, I don't know how many games, 10, 15 games. We literally both share it. And when we both have a good game, everyone else on the team has a really good game as well. So for the most part, I do have a lot of bad games for the season, and she usually picks it up. So it's definitely half and half type thing.
I have one for you. Coming on the stretch, they chose to follow you, and you were 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Are you sort of the closer? Is that where you feel comfortable coming down the stretch in high-pressure games?
Free throws, yeah, I've been slacking on free throws too. The past 2 to 3 games, I've been doing actually really good on them. So 8 for 10, that's actually really surprising for me. But again, she's our best free throw shooter too. So yeah, it's just for the past couple of games. I guess I've been doing really good. I don't know why, but yeah.
Defensively in that third quarter, I think they went almost 4 minutes without a basket during an 11-0 run, and that really set you off, and they never really caught up from there. But did you do anything differently after halftime defensively?
I told them to play better defense. I
Good
mean,
strategy.
to be honest with you, Hannah Jerrier is a freaking stud. That kid out of Massachusetts, we grabbed her. Finally, we get someone to come to the West Coast. We couldn't get anybody to come to the West Coast to save our lives. And she had a freshman year that was rough, but this year, throughout the whole conference tournament that we played in our conference, she has been one of the most valuable players for us because she handles all the big kids. And she does it with smile, and she just works her tail off. I think she ended up getting, in our conference tournament, she ended up getting 16 and 18 rebounds night after night. And that kid just works. And she's dealing with a foot that her right foot has a strain to it, and she's been icing and walking in a boot. Same thing with Cassie. She rolled her ankle 2 days before we got here, and we just had her in a boot and iced. And it's just amazing to see that we have that defensive in place, that we've been playing that way for a long time. Claremont Muscripps helped us because they're big girls, and they beat the crap out of you. And they did it, and we handled them well. And so did my big kids. Kelly Stack and Hannah Jerrier did a great job down low handling those two.
Coach, the Warhawks led their conference in defense. What did you guys have to do differently to score 70 on them?
Oh, you got to make shots. Cassie's hard to defend because she can get by you and pull up. And there's not too many kids I've seen in Division III that has a pull up like she does. And Liz, if you don't stay on Liz like glue, Alyssa, sorry, we call her Liz. If you don't stay on like glue on Liz, she's going to score on you. And they did a good job of grabbing and holding her. I thought the officiating did really well, kind of keeping that clean and everything to where she could get some good looks. And they lost her a couple times. It's just not the person you want to lose. You should never lose her. She shot 40% from a three-point line this year. And she's just an ultimate scorer for us. And like Cass mentioned, when she struggles, Liz is the one who always steps up and takes care of business. So we have been scoring quite a few points. When you make them, you look a little better, that's for sure.
And getting into tournament basketball like this, does it come down to making shots in single elimination games like
Oh,
this?
heck yeah. If Cass misses, half of her shots, and Liz misses half of her shot, we ain't winning. It's just the fact that they were able to step up and do their job and get us the win is phenomenal. And they didn't do it alone, that's the big thing, and I know they're the first ones to say it. With these kids playing defense, with Hannah Jerrier, Kelly Stack, Alyssa Lee, just all these kids that, got in there and just battled. It's fun to watch. This is a program, I mean, it's been 10 years since we've been to the tournament, you know, and I got a point in my coaching where I'm thinking, man, I'm not very good at this, because we weren't going anywhere. We weren't in conference, we weren't doing anything. And this group this year has really lit a fire under me, and it's helped me realize, man, I can still coach. And when you have players like this, it makes it so much easier to do so.
Alyssa, I have a question for you. We've asked everybody else about it, but now I gotta ask you, how does 4 for 6 feel?
It feels great when you're knocking them down. I mean, I had my struggles throughout the season, like not hitting. I was unconfident in my shot, but got in the gym with Coach Murph, worked on my shot, got my confidence back. It just feels like I just go out there and play. Like the shots go in, and like it's great that I'm scoring, but I want the team to win, and that's what's most important to me.
What are you gonna bring to the second round now, going forward?
Well, a lot of people after this game will probably do the same thing they did to me, stay on me and all that stuff. Make sure they take my three away, but I've worked a lot on my attacking, my pull-up jumper, so hopefully I bring those items to the table as well.
All right, thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you.